Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to jump in and do this read. It's going to be for the second half of January 2021. It is a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. These are going to be focusing on love, all right? My bi-weeklies focus on love. My monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know. You'll see that at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and jump into this for you, all right? Let's see what's happening for the upcoming next, final 2 weeks of January 2021. All right. What is most important for Capricorn to know as it relates to last 2 weeks of January? All right. And again, this will be focusing on love. We're going to start with you first, and so we're going to pull a card just for you first as it pertains to your love life. Because it's all about partnering with ourselves, right? And then being able to partner even better with another, okay? As we, really, move things forward. Too many cards, so let's go ahead and see if we can get one just for Capricorn and see what's really important that wants to come out, all right? Let's take a look at what that is. What's important for Capricorn last 2 weeks of January 2021? This keeps sticking out. What is this? Wow. How can I deepen my trust right now? All right. So this could be as it pertains to a relationship or situation, whatever's brought you to my channel. Okay. But that's what's coming into play here. So what this tells me, it's about really trusting and then being able to surrender and receive. Okay. And that's what I'm getting from this. This is about letting go of the wheel. All right. And it's easier said than done. Okay, I know, guys. I totally know. All right. But this is saying the cards are coming up today because it's telling me, and it wants to kind of relay that to you that you can trust, right? That you can trust yourself. Okay. Really trust yourself, I think is what this is talking about. So you can really, fully, deeply deepen your trust in others. See, the more you trust yourself, the more that you tend to trust others. It kind of trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, then we feel unstoppable. All right. So this is all about letting go, and it is about cultivating trust. And even in the center of chaos. So, today, at least for this moment and in this read here, really find your center in the chaos and really be certain with yourself so you can really deepen your trust in others. All right. So it's all about centering yourself. All right. So we're going to pull a card from the soul trees to see what's going to help you within this process. Right. So that's really, really key. All right. What's going to help Capricorn in terms of this card here, how they can deepen their trust right now? What's going to be most important for them as it pertains to themselves and also their relationships in their life? Okay. What's most important for Capricorn to know? Okay. What's going to help them? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, let's see here. Too many cards. Let's take a look. It's a big deck. Okay, here it is. Here it is. What is it? Resilience. Ooh, beautiful. This is about not giving up, all right? So this is about not giving up and continually being able to persevere, all right? It's really beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but just all around there is all that yellow, which is that solar plexus chakra. This is about, having confidence in trusting yourself, right? And then communicating that because as you see there, that kind of that blue color, that actually has to do with the throat chakra. That all has to do with the throat chakra. So that is all about that communication, speaking, whether it's internal or external, that's what's coming into place so you can bloom. All right. There we go. So that's what we see here. So how can you deepen your trust? It's going to be, form resilience. So even if you find yourself kind of untrusting, catch yourself and bring yourself back to center is what this talks about. So really today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. All right. That is what is coming through. I'm going to put this aside and we're going to jump into your main read and we are going to see what wants to come out for you here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Let's find out. So how do you feel about this other person? Okay. This is going to be you and who. Let's take a look at how do you feel about this other person right now? Okay, how do you feel about them? What's coming through for Capricorn the last 2 weeks of January 2021? All right, so glad you guys are here. All right, so let's take a look at what this is for you. All right, so here's the first 2 cards. Here we go. Okay, so we have got the King of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about being that visionary and that entrepreneur. And then I get the 2 of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which comes about making a decision. So maybe this trust has to do about making some sort of decision, perhaps about a fire sign or someone that is a visionary entrepreneur that's taking on that energy of, leadership position, kind of that type of thing, that, that really focuses on being in authority in terms of that. Very passionate as well. This is about, even though that things are unseen, how, about making a choice. So how you feel about them right now, kind of like you're feeling like you're making a choice whether or not that you want to kind of move forward. Let's pull a few more cards here. Give me a little bit more on this 2 of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 9 of Wands. Wow. So this is about coming to fruition. This is about, remember that resilience and that we talked about? Well, this is about resilience and perseverance as well. There's something that it wants you to persevere on and push through on. And this could be, again, relating back to that trust thing. Do you trust yourself, okay? To let go of the steering wheel and let things kind of, and surrender, right? Knowing that you can just trust yourself and you know that your own guidance is going to serve you best, okay? Again, when we trust ourselves, we feel safe and then we're unstoppable. That's what the card talks about. So this is saying is that resilience is going to be very, very key. So take a moment to pause before you move forward, but it's coming to fruition. So you're right at the tail end of making this decision. Anything more that wants to come through in terms of this 9 of Wands, anything else that wants to come through? Let's see, here it is. What is it? I get the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me it's about communication. This tells me it's about preparation and foresight. This is about being strategic on how you want your love life, your world to look like, and actually preparing for it. And trusting yourself to know that even though that in the mountain range that, beyond the horizons, there might be some bumps along the road, but it's not something, you're not afraid of that there's something that's kind of expected, but this is just telling me that 3s are all about communication, but this is about, having the passion and the foresight, in terms of moving forward. So 3 of Wands. Interesting. I'm going to pull another card from another deck. I want to see what wants to come out here over here. Tell me a little bit more about this 2 of Swords. Tell me a little bit more about the 2 of Swords here. So I want you to prepare. This is about manifestation. That could be exactly what you're doing over here in this 3 of Wands, okay? You got manifestation. It could be that's what you're doing right now. Really in this decision making, manifesting what it is that you want. This is an 8 card, and this 8 reduces, the 8 is all about change, right? So it's about changing your point of view and trusting yourself to move forward, to know that you can be successful. This is about having ultimate faith in moving forward, right? That manifestation process is really just, focusing on prosperity. What does that mean to you? What does that mean in your love life? What does prosperity mean in your love life, in your relationships? What does prosperity mean to you? Whatever's brought you to my channel, even though I'll be focusing on love here. But that's what this talks about. It's a time to acknowledge the power of your mind and the ability to truly manifest your desires. And this wants you to continue to persevere, right? And, prepare, take inspired action, and then, make that decision on what it is that you want, okay? Because it's like you're being urged to really familiarize yourself with the law of attraction, okay? So it's just, this is just saying is that clarify what you want and the needs that you want, because you're in a powerful cycle right now. A very powerful cycle for manifestation, Capricorn. So this is real key, especially going into this new year with that energy pushing you forward. Okay, so you're knowing that you're on the right path and that your dreams that you're kind of putting into place serve the greater good. could, right? And the soul, the universe, the universe is going to assist you in making these manifestations come true. Okay, so you are being reminded that successful manifestation is all not just about thinking, right? It's not about just wishful thinking. You have to surrender the outcome and to the divine and detach from the results. That, my friend, is key. That is what it was trying to tell you probably at the very beginning when we pulled that one card, okay, that talks about, how can you deepen your trust right now, okay? So it's really trusting yourself, okay? The focus on what it is that you want rather than what you fear, okay? And that's going to be the biggest thing for you. And that has got to be your predominant force right now. So that's what's coming through right now. You've got a powerful manifestation cycle right now. Put it to good use, guys, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. Let's take a look at the other person over here on how do they feel about you. Let's take a look at this other person on how they feel about you last 2 weeks of January 2021. What wants to come out for this other person? Here we go. We've got this here coming through. We got 3 of Pentacles, and then we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, okay. So this other person, now keep in mind you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing you on here and the other person on this other side, okay? But what I get is the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork and collaboration. So this other person is how they feel about you is they want teamwork and collaboration with you. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You might be dealing with a fellow, earth sign, okay? Or they're taking on that energy. And then I get the 10 of Pentacles. They feel that they could have, security, wealth, and establishment with you. And that's what they want to build with you. In some way, shape, or form, they want to partner with you is what I feel here. It's coming through here. So the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, man, that's about wealth and establishment there. That's really, really key. Anything else that wants to come through here? The Emperor. So you might be dealing with someone who is, very strong. It could be an Aries, but very solid and structured and within their way. They're very, really focused on what it is that they want. There is a bald eagle right in front of them, which is about giving them a broad point of view. They're focused on the big picture. They carry that staff in their hand. And that just talks about the strength of them, as well, and how solid and strong that they are. There's a lot of gold in here, a lot of richness and a lot of passion. So it's a lot of wealth as well that's coming through here. Yeah. Very, very interesting. But yeah, I really feel that for them here is how they feel about you is they feel that you could have a kingdom, like this beautiful castle together, like a kingdom together, of some sort. And that's what I see here. How interesting. I'm going to pull, let's pull a card to take a look at a little bit more about and how they feel about you. Well, 2 cards came out. I'll take them. I get music and then I get healing. Wow. So it could be that they are at this time employing music within what it is that they do. Maybe that's part of what they do, but they are using music in terms of going through that healing process. And they're going through, some sort of healing. Music heals this person. It's a form of communication to them that really relaxes all things having to do with the body and makes them very confident. And so that's what seems to be coming through. But yeah, it's kind of like for any sort of adversity that's happening in their life, they use that music definitely helps them, but they're also they're focusing on their healing abilities. This person might have healing abilities, or they can be of service to others. Maybe that's them, or vice versa. It could be you, but it's about understanding their healing arts and the way to heal, and they could be drawn to any sort of physical therapy, some sort of health thing that helps others, life coaching, counseling. But whatever path they choose, it's time to put those wheels in motion right now is what the card talks about. And it indicates a time to maybe go and get some sort of body work, get some sort of massage, Reiki therapy, or some sort of healing as well. Okay, it's important to clear their aura, and it'll elevate their health and their well-being. And they do, and music is also helping this person as well. So that's what comes through for them. How they feel about you, it's kind of like, I don't know if they feel that you're healing right now, and that music, that you maybe speak to each other through music, or you've got this musical thread within you, whether it's realized or not, it's there. Okay. And so yeah, that's why I say they feel that you're very healing to them. They may need to go through some sort of session, but they feel that real healing in your presence. Okay, is what I'm getting. What do you make together? Let's take a look at what it is that you make together. And this just wanted to come out. I guess I'll take them. Okay. So I get the King of Cups. What you make together is a balancing of emotions with each other. Okay. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is all about authority in someone's emotions. So it's about balancing emotions together. And yeah, there's a lot of fish below there. It could be Pisces as well, but it is about it's about balancing one's emotions, right? And then I got the Six of Pentacles, which is kind of a birthing of something new. The page, the 6 is a pregnant number, which talks about a birthing of something new. But the Six of Pentacles, well, yeah, and because oh, it's not a page, it's a Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking at the picture. I saw that wrong. This is balancing out. Oh, this makes total sense. So this is the Six of Pentacles, which is, the scale. Could be doing, this kind of that Libra energy, balancing out the scales as it pertains to emotions. He's really balancing emotions, and this is really being balanced even in the coin. And I think that together that you guys could actually together make that happen. So I think you have this synergy together to really make that happen. That is interesting. But yeah, it's like you can balance out kind of the coin, but also balance out the emotions. So you both have a beautiful synergy that's here. So that's what you make together. And yeah, it really would balance things out. Yeah, especially at times where in the past it could have been feeling worried or poverty stricken in some way, shape, or form, feeling anxiety ridden. That the fives are about change, especially in the midst of any sort of adversity. In any sort of midst of adversity, you're both able to kind of balance each other financially and emotionally in some way, shape, or form. And that's what seems to be coming through here. Okay. Anything else? The High Priestess. Yeah, it's kind of like using that intuition and that healing part of it to balance out the emotions. The High Priestess is even at times when things aren't, you don't have the answers. It's about being balanced and calling on Source for assistance to keep things balanced within your relationship. But together you do it. So interesting. Together you might have also some sort of intuitiveness that you share, okay? Some sort of spirituality that you both share as well. So note your comments below, guys, all right? And definitely like and subscribe. I want to take a look at what you need to know most about them. What do you need to know most about them, Capricorn? What do you need to know most about them? Let's take a look at what that is, okay? What do you need to know most about them? What does Capricorn need to know most about this person at the end of last 2 weeks of January 2021? What does Capricorn need to know most about them? I'm not going to take that. This I will, okay? So we get the Hierophant, okay? So let's see here. The Hierophant, so this is talking about Taurus energy, all right? So that is about some sort of conflict in a tradition or belief, okay? So maybe you're getting guidance from someone or someone's getting guidance to you. But what you need to know about them is they're having some sort of conflict in tradition or belief, okay? That's what I see, Capricorn. Anything else? What you need to know most about them? Temperance. That they are going through a balancing of a changing of perception within their world, okay? Their third eye is changing, and they're going through changing about how they feel in terms of a situation. They're getting balance within their life. I really feel that it's a changing perception in terms of a mindset of some sort. And the Temperance is that Sagittarius card. Could be done with the Sagittarius. But whatever's happening is giving this person wings in order to balance things out. It's kind of like fire and water, right? It's kind of balancing things out a little bit. And anything else in terms of what you need to know most about them? This is about balancing things out. This is about surrendering to play. It's about taking a break from overthinking, especially on a goal. It's like do something fun. It's time to play. It's time for some sort of rejuvenation. So rejuvenation is going to be necessary. That's what they want. What you need to know most about them is they want rejuvenation. That's exactly what it is that they want at this particular time. They want rejuvenation. And they want to surrender to any sort of unhealthy relationships. and they want to let go of any relationships around them that don't serve them well. Okay, and this is so key, Capricorn. Even unavailable people or even toxic people, what you need to know most about them is they want to be treasured by others and by the person that they love, and they want to surround themselves with positive people, and that's what's coming into play. So this is really beautiful. I do want to find out what are the blocks and difficulties here. What are the blocks and difficulties here within this relationship or situation? What are the blocks and difficulties that is coming through here that is we need to know most about? 10 of Cups. So there's some difficulties. Whoa, guys, the whole deck flew out here. Crazy. All of a sudden, I was just casually shuffling and bam. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups. I want to just hit the one that hit the floor. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups. And I gotta hold this one because it's in my hand. So I got the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Wow, all this water energy. I mean, look at this. There's water pouring every which way you look at the Temperance card and what you need to know about the other person, and then the blockages and difficulties. The emotions were getting in the way. Okay, so this is emotional fulfillment. This is about being satisfied and satiated. And then I get the 3 of Cups, which is about communication. And this is about friendship and community. Wow, the blockages and difficulties is, I think that you're not talking about emotions. I think in this relationship or situations, emotions need to be talked about because there's overflowing emotions here. And it takes some teamwork in this, all right? That is what I am getting here. Why am I seem to be getting that? There couldn't be more cups here. I mean, my gosh. My God. There's 22 cups here. And 22 reduces to a 4. The 4 is about stability. You express emotions, you get a little bit of stability here. There is too much emotions here that needs to be expressed here. I don't know if that's been done. Maybe it hasn't through fear. Oh, abundance. So this is saying abundance comes when you express your emotions to each other. This is emotional fulfillment and joy. I get the abundance card coming through. So the blockages to abundance is expression of the emotions and the joy with each other, right? There's talks about a relationship change. So for some of you, there's some sort of relationship change within here that by expressing emotions changes the relationships. Or for those of you that are in one, for those of you that aren't, you could experience a relationship change or have a relationship change. But whatever happens, it brings emotional fulfillment and joy and abundance and friendship and community. It's huge. Let's take a look at your best way forward. What's your best way forward? That's beautiful. So note your comments below, guys, if that's kind of been a thing that's just not expressing anything. There's so many cups there. Best way forward, 8 of Cups. So some of you, there's a relationship, or some of you are walking away. Now, this is for some of you that are walking away from a relationship and moving on. Okay, so some of you could be doing that. Then the next card that just flew out is the Wheel of Fortune, a cycle change. So this is about making sure this relationship is there is some expression in here because I do feel that the best way forward for you, it's saying walk away, or there's going to be a change in terms of the Wheel of Fortune, that things are going to change. So you have a choice to either walk away or accept this change in the Wheel of Fortune, this new cycle, and perhaps have a rebirth, okay? Either way, there is a relationship change, but it's going to put you at your choice. What's going to help you with this choice that you need to make as the best way forward? Because some of you are walking away and some of you are staying, okay? So let's take a look. This flew out like a bat out of hell. Okay, I'm just saying it did, all right? Okay, what this card talks about is 39, and this is talking about let the feminine lead the way. This is about your energy, all right? So it is a 39 card reducing to a 12 that then reduces to a 3. So what this talks about is that whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but the feminine principle is your way forward in life right now. This is about feeling, this is the principle of feeling and surrender. That's why we got so much feeling here, right? She feels the intelligence of the divine light that's guiding her. guiding her in a way that the masculine principle cannot right now. So she's led by her own feminine light. Wow. This is saying is that you can't, I mean, you may not see where you're going right now, Capricorn, but you can feel your way forward. And this is about trusting her and let your mind go and let your senses lead you. Okay, so and to become more exquisite, become more, communicative, right? Be led by your heart and don't worry about the details yet. It's all going to work out because she knows the way. So this brings you confirmation that if you have a feeling or sensing, even without any evidence, that you should be, that you should follow up on something. This is saying trust your senses. Trust your senses right now. Trust your intuition over intellect right now. That is key because you're letting the feminine wisdom guide you, and she's going to steer you in the direction in the best way possible for you. And remember, it talks about taking the hand off the wheel. How can you deepen your trust? This is saying deepen your trust in the divine. Take the hand off the wheel, trust your intuition in terms of this relationship or situation as to which way to go, and use that feminine principle that you have in you. And that's what's coming into play. Okay. So this is what it's saying. Wow. My gosh, I hope this resonated with you guys. Note your comments below. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.